You asked for it, now you're gonna get it. Whole braised brisket. Vamos! Today, guys, we're gonna do an unusual cook. We're gonna braise a brisket. Yes, don't judge. You asked for it on the comments. Apologize for all the brisket purists and traditionalists here. This is gonna be a fun cook. We're gonna braise it, I think, for 4 to 6 hours. Brisket is the pectoral, so it's a very tough piece of meat. That's why when we cook it open fire, and you can check that video here, I'm gonna put the link below. It was okay, it wasn't that good. The only way you can make it tender is smoking. But on the other hand, when you braise, you can braise shank, or you can braise anything and you're gonna make it tender. So my guess is gonna be that yes, we're gonna make it tender, it's gonna taste good. First of all, guys, we have a select brisket from HEB. Yes, you heard me correctly, select, because it's gonna braise, and you know what? It not always have to be prime. So let's give it a chance and check this out. For me selecting, it's not that bad. I don't want to trim it, but yes, we need to make it smaller so it can fit into this. I'm not gonna trim, but I'm gonna like shape it round like this, and also see how thin is this part. I want to kind of like make it everything even so it cooks evenly. I'm gonna take a little bit of this hard fat here. Check this out. Remember, it has to be covered with liquid, or at least on top, so I'm happy with this. We're gonna season this on the disc, and now we're gonna take the disc on the fire. I'm gonna start cooking. Vamos. Pimba! We're gonna let it warm up a little bit. We need oil. The oil is hot. We're gonna sear it. We're not gonna cook it. And we want that nice crust all over the brisket. Probably people are doing like, no, right now. Salt, parrillera, it's just a few minutes. The only thing I want is that crust. Crust is flavor. When we caramelize all that, that's gonna be flavorful. Just a few minutes. That's the sear we want. And remember, when you cook with the disc, when you're searing, when you're cooking the veggies, we need flame. We need the disc extremely hot. Once we start braising, we're gonna lower up that heat, and we want a medium heat. All right, pull it out. Oh. Boom. We're gonna cool down our oil, add in more oil, and now the veggies. Come on, Angelito here. The disc is probably way hotter than I need it. We're gonna push it back a little. Nothing wrong with that. That's the good thing about the disc. It's gonna retain that heat. Remember, I don't use salt. I always said I use this better than salt, but don't be tricked. This has a lot of salt. I like the flavor it gives. Again, but don't put a lot, okay? You never want to oversalt your food. There's no way back from there. Black pepper, and then the garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic too. You can go heavy on garlic. Always good garlic. This one, be careful. It's pretty invasive, so be careful with the comino. Chili powder, always a win. Paprika for color and for that smoky flavor. Paprika, you can go heavy. And then this one, again, this is to taste. I like that kick at the end. I like a little bit of cayenne. Let's go back to the fire. Cooking on the disc is the same when we cook on the grill. Always have to be in control. If I need to pull the disc 10 times, I'm gonna do it. You have to be in control. When the veggies are like kind of translucent, it's halfway done. We're gonna put back, we have our protein that already is here. We have our veggies. What is missing now? The liquid part. We're gonna use wine and broth, but you can use beer, you can use even water if you want, or just broth or just beer. We're gonna do a mix. The only thing that you have to consider is that you have to have the liquid level almost covering the meat or almost there. You have to put a lot. That was warm water. So you have a beautiful beef broth. Let's go. Now it's decision time, because we had put 1 bottle of wine, we put a whole liter or more of chicken broth. So we have half, maybe 1/3 or half of the brisket uncovered with the liquid. I don't want to add more broth, because what happened with the broth in a long cook like that, everything evaporates, the liquid started evaporating, but the seasoning stayed. Sometimes you can get it super salty at the end. I think my best option is gonna be more water, just water we're gonna put, see? Just in case. I never did a whole brisket like this, so This is, again, we're experimenting. What we're gonna do, every 30 minutes, Angelito, we take turns. Every 30 minutes, we're gonna flip it, flip it, flip it. So let's do that. I'm thinking we're gonna cook it for 4 to 6 hours. So it's gonna be a long cook, but it's gonna be fun. We're gonna put the lid and start the cooking. Yeah! Hold, hold. No! Oops. Sorry about that, sorry. First taking 30 minutes in, and boom. Oh, the smell. I think we still have a pretty decent amount of liquid. It evaporates a little bit, not too much, but that shows me that we're gonna have to add more liquid, maybe 1 or 2 more times. So let's do the first flip. We're gonna wait another 30 minutes. Vamos! Vamos! Okay guys, 2.5 hours, checking in. We've been flipping it every 30 minutes. We didn't add any liquids, but I think it's about time. See how evaporated a lot? And this, we're gonna flip it 1 more time, and we're gonna add warm water. So let's continue the cook. I think we're half the way there. Let's keep cooking. Vamos. Oh, you want me to do the again? You want this? You want this? You want it? You want it? You want it? You like it, huh? All right, let's keep cooking, baby. Vamos. 5-hour mark, we added water 2 more times, and I think we are almost there. When I touch it, I can feel that we're almost there. So now we're gonna do the sides. We're gonna use some tiny potatoes so they can boil here. All right, so it's still pretty liquid. So now what I'm gonna do is gonna leave the lid open, and we're gonna cook it for the 30 minutes. Actually, until the potatoes are done, we're gonna cook it without the lid. We're gonna crank up a little bit the fire, and we're good to go. I'm very excited, guys. 5 hours, vamos. 30 minutes in, the potatoes, total cook 5.5 hours. We're gonna pull it up. Woo, baby, it's hot. The potatoes are done. We're gonna check the potatoes out. We stop them and they're okay. This is it. Finally, we have it here. It looks like a brisket. Even it has a bark. I'm kind of nervous right now because I don't know what's gonna happen. We cook it for 5.5 hours. I think we calculated a little more water than we needed, but don't worry, doesn't matter. We are like reducing it to make a sauce. We made papines. We need small potato, but you can use mashed potato. You can even cool it down and make empanadas. That actually, Ben, the camera, wanted to do that. Moment of the truth. Now, all this effort is gonna pay off or not? Are you ready for this? No. Let's cut it with a spoon, okay? Are you ready? Look, it's a sharp, yeah, it's a sharp spoon, okay? Cut it with the spoon, baby. Look. Let's try it. Flavorful as you won't believe. Okay guys, final conclusions. I think now that we shred it all, the part of the point is shred like butter, but I would have left it like 30 more minutes to be perfect. It's better than smoking, like that guy said on the comment. I don't think so, but it's pretty good. When you mix it with mashed potato, like rice, or you put that sauce, it's gonna be even better. Uno más. Super tender. That was it. That was braised whole brisket at the disco. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if you're gonna make it or not, but I will recommend at least 1 time to taste it and to bite it. That was it. If you have any ideas on crazy stuff that we can cook or try, if you wanna learn something about open fire, just comment below, subscribe to our channel. More content every week. Alfred going out. Vamos! Tácate! Hey, we put it back. We can reduce it and finish it. Woo!